So you think you know the solar system. You know, the sun, 8 planets, all that stuff we learned in school. Well, what if I told you that beyond those neat little models is a place that's just completely bizarre, incredibly extreme, and it's packed with mysteries we are just now starting to figure out. So come on, let's take a grand and frankly weird tour of our cosmic neighborhood.
Right? We all have that picture in our heads. The sun in the middle, planets orbiting in these nice, clean circles. But that picture, that's just the cover of the book. I promise you, by the end of this, you're going to see our solar system for what it really is, a cosmic carnival of the strange.
Okay, let's start with just one number, 99.86%. Just let that hang in the air for a second. What in the entire solar system could possibly be that dominant?
Yep, that's the sun. Everything else, I mean everything. All the planets, all the moons, every asteroid and comet is just cosmic dust, a teeny tiny 0.14% of the total mass. The sun isn't just the heart of our solar system, it basically is the solar system. Its gravity is the colossal anchor that everything else is just desperately clinging to.
So let's start our tour close to that colossal star, with the inner, rocky planets. And trust me, the weirdness starts right away.
First up, check out the absolutely bizarre timing on Venus. It spins on its axis incredibly slowly, and backwards, just to be extra weird. It spins so slowly, in fact, that a single day on Venus is longer than its entire year. Can you imagine that? You'd celebrate your birthday before the sun is even set on the day you were born. It's just a mind-bendingly strange place.
Okay, next up, our other neighbor, Mars. The red planet might look a little quiet these days, but it has a history of some seriously epic geology. It's home to a volcano so massive it makes everything on Earth look like a tiny anthill. Meet Olympus Mons.
So just how massive are we talking? Well, at 16 miles high, it's almost 3 times the height of Mount Everest. It's so wide, you could just plop it down, and it would cover the entire state of Arizona. The reason it got so huge is because Mars's crust doesn't move around. It doesn't have tectonic plates like we do. So for billions of years, lava just kept piling up in the exact same spot, building this one colossal cosmic mountain. And this right here perfectly shows why, despite all the talk about colonizing Mars, it's no Earth 2.0. I mean, just look at the difference. Our atmosphere is this life-giving cocktail of nitrogen and oxygen. Mars's atmosphere? It's basically poison to us, almost pure carbon dioxide. It's a really stark reminder of just how fragile and unique our own world is.
All right, buckle up. We're leaving the inner planets behind and heading out to the outer solar system. This is the realm of the gas giants, where everything is just dialed up to 11. Bigger, faster, and way, way stormier. And here it is, the kin of all storms, Jupiter's great red spot. This is not your average hurricane, folks. This is a storm, a high-pressure system technically, that's been raging for at least 400 years. And it is so mind-bogglingly huge, you could fit our entire planet Earth inside of it, with room to spare. But here's the twist. This ancient, colossal storm is, well, it's dying. For decades, we've watched it shrink. We are literally witnessing the end of a planetary feature that's been around longer than the United States has been a country. Is it going to disappear completely, or will it stabilize? We have no idea, and scientists are basically just glued to their telescopes, waiting to see what happens.
Next, let's talk about Saturn's magnificent rings. They look so solid and majestic from a distance, right? But it's all a cosmic illusion. They're actually made of billions of tiny particles of ice and rock. And here's the truly wild part. They stretch out for over 175,000 miles, but in some places, they're only about 30 feet thick. Imagine a sheet of paper the size of a city. That's the kind of insane scale we're talking about.
And then we get to Uranus, the solar system's resident oddball. It was probably knocked on its side by some colossal impact billions of years ago, so now it literally rolls through space. And this creates the most extreme seasons you can possibly imagine. 42 years of continuous searing sunlight at one pole, followed by 42 years of absolute freezing darkness. Talk about a long winter.
Finally, at the edge of the known planetary world, we've got Neptune. Now, being so far from the sun, you'd think it would be a pretty quiet, frozen place. Nope! It has the fastest winds in the entire solar system, blowing at supersonic speeds. And here's the real head-scratcher. It gives off more than twice the amount of heat it gets from the sun.
There's some kind of mysterious internal engine running inside Neptune, and we have absolutely no clue what it is. But, the planets are just the main attractions. Some of the most bizarre and maybe even life-harboring places in our solar system aren't planets at all. Let's head out into the vast realms of ice and moons.
We're so used to our one lonely moon, right? But across the whole solar system, there are over 890 confirmed moons, and that number is always going up. And every single one of them is a unique world, just waiting for us to explore.
And what a wild collection of worlds it is. You've got Jupiter's moon Io, which is just a volcanic hellscape, constantly spewing sulfur. But right next door is Europa, an icy moon that's one of our best bets for finding alien life, thanks to a huge, hidden ocean under its surface. And then there's Titan, one of Saturn's moons, that's like this bizarre funhouse mirror version of Earth, with actual rivers and lakes of liquid methane instead of water. It's crazy.
And if you go even farther out, beyond Neptune, you'll find yourself in the Kuiper Belt. It's this vast, icy graveyard of material left over from the birth of our solar system. It's home to dwarf planets like Pluto, which totally stunned us with its towering ice mountains and complex atmosphere. This is the real Wild West of the solar system, the new frontier of exploration.
So, after this whirlwind tour of all things weird and wonderful, let's zoom out one last time. Because this isn't just some random collection of planets and moons. It's a single, epic story, 4.6 billion years in the making, and we are living in its latest chapter.
It all began 4.6 billion years ago, in this huge, swirling cloud of gas and dust. Gravity just did its slow, patient thing, pulling that cloud into a star, our sun, and then shaping all the leftover bits into planets. And on one of those planets, our tiny, rocky home, something truly miraculous happened. Life emerged. And now, in just the last fleeting moment of cosmic time, that life has developed the curiosity and the tools to look back and piece together its own incredible origin story. Every time we answer one question about our solar system, we end up uncovering 10 more. We've sent probes to every major planet, but we've barely even dipped our toes in the cosmic ocean. With hundreds of moons left to explore, a mysterious Kuiper Belt, and maybe even a hidden Planet 9 out there in the darkness, the age of exploration is so far from over. It's really just beginning. The only question is, what amazing, weird, and wonderful thing will we discover next?